So my name is Martine Mayo. I'm the Work Experience Coordinator at South Cheshire College. My role involves coordinating and sort of monitoring the work experience provision. So I give the students the tools to find their own placement. So if they're struggling to find employer contacts, I'll give them the employer contacts and support them to self-place. I also help support the staff as well by sort of bringing in new business and new employer contacts and monitoring those areas that might not be sort of doing as well, and supporting those areas and bringing in sort of the business that way. On a day-to-day basis, so I might have a student contact me who are looking for something specific in a specific area, and I can quickly sort of narrow down the employer contacts we've got through Connect in that geographical area and quickly send that through to the student via email. And then we also use it to monitor statistics as well, and the risk assessments are all done, and we can keep all our sort of documentation centrally through Connect as well. If we didn't have Connect, I think the biggest difficulty would be the employer contacts, because we've got hundreds of employer contacts to dip into there. So we would have to be sort of keeping spreadsheets and databases ourselves of those employer contacts. That would be the biggest thing. Also monitoring statistics, so that would be a massive job, sort of monitoring where each area is up to, so it's all succinct and it's all there sort of for us to call upon, and it actually breaks down as well into each department, so we can see how each department's doing, and it gives us things like feedback on appraisals. So with the employers we can see areas that we might have to improve upon with the students, and it also gives us information on things like which areas are sort of self-placing and which areas might be sort of helping the students a bit more. So all those things are useful to us to sort of monitor and make sure that there's a standard of quality there. The biggest piece of advice, I mean, and what I'd probably say to them is, once you've been in a couple of times and used it, it's really easy, and it's really easy to find your way around. So I've sort of been on my own because I haven't got a predecessor. So I've managed to, through Connect, figure out how the systems that we've got in place, how we're doing things, and I've managed to sort of navigate my way around the system without a lot of hand holding. So, but yeah, that's what I'd probably say.